Hello everyone. I'm going to do a Virgo reading. So welcome to Follow Your Heart Intuition. Virgo being an earth sign, we've just moved into Aquarius, which is an air sign. Okay, so earth-air combination. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising Virgo and cross watchers. So Virgo, what's going on for you today? Today is the 2nd of February. So we're already 2 days into this month, which is an Aquarius month. And already 1/3 through Aquarius. So what's going on for you, Virgo? What is it that is important for you to tune into? If you're a cross watcher, watching what's going on for a Virgo, this may mirror you as well. So let's have a look. The Moon, Hanged Man, 7 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and 7 of Swords. To me it looks a little bit like you're on a threshold, Virgo. You're on a threshold and you've just crossed into a new way of doing certain things. You have just crossed, okay? But you're still kind of waiting for some form of clarity on this. And the other feeling I'm getting is you're slightly defensive towards someone who has some form of a hold on you. And you're not certain whether this someone is there and they want to take something away from you. You kind of put yourself into a slightly vulnerable situation, but it is necessary for you to grow. It is also necessary for you to understand what your stance is on certain things and why you're holding on so tightly to the material world, and what caused that, and who is this other person or this potentially friend or family member that in some ways took advantage of you, Virgo. That's the feeling I'm getting. Let's have a look at the 7 of Swords. You're walking away from something, some form of disappointment, because this is what you want. You want a relationship with someone that actually brings you happiness. And maybe you're also starting to see that some people in your life, now that you've crossed a certain threshold, you could be someone who's got a child and the child is getting older and you're not so codependent with the child's parent, with the child's other parent. So if you're a masculine, you're not so codependent on the mother if you're sharing, let's say, custody with someone. Yeah, you're moving into a new direction, away from something that's kind of stale now towards something that is making you happy and also lets you shine. This other person that you potentially know already, that other person lets you shine. It brings out the best in you and you've come full circle, okay? So taking that risk where you walk the path less traveled has given you wisdom. You also know that in a previous lifetime of yours, in the previous cycle of your life, you had to be strong and you had to hold your ground. And sometimes you might have held on too much because that other person someone in your life or some people in your life always took more than they gave. And that could also be you, Virgo. In some ways, you've learned to take what serves you. Okay, but I think you're changing and you're walking away from that kind of slightly overly defensive attitude towards something that creates a union with someone else, makes you happy, makes you shine and feel important. And also it means you've come full circle. And the bottom of the deck is the happiness card. So you're walking towards something that makes you happy. Let me just get some clarity on the Seven of Swords card and the Eight of Cups card. What is that? That in the previous cycle has made you feel like you were being robbed. Could also be energetically robbed. Could also be that you robbed yourself of a certain freedom that you could have had because you felt like you had to hold on to things very tightly, so not to lose any more than you already had. Could be like a divorce that went on and you'd lost stuff. And now you're sort of realizing actually you're in a better space for it. You've grown wiser for it. So the Seven of Swords card and the Eight of Cups card here. Can you see that? That's the threshold. You might still be crossing through that threshold of the old. You're kind of like between worlds. You're moving from an old way of doing things, which has grown very stale, to a new way of approaching life. Which means you're doing work on yourself. You're actually doing work on yourself. Breathing is important. Bottom of the deck. Take a deep breath. I've just read a really good, or listened to a really good YouTube channel on breathing. Nose breathing, very important. Most of us are mouth breathers, but actually nose breathing is so important for your lungs to filter the air. So become aware of how you breathe and how when you're agitated, your breath changes and affects you. Okay. In the past also you felt a little bit left out. And that color resonates with the Between Worlds card. So you're trying to reconnect to yourself. Okay, you're trying to move into a new world. And in that sense, the breathing card really resonates as well. So when you feel a bit disconnected or potentially lonely, okay, this is also a loneliness card. We all feel like that at times. Just know that to reconnect to the breath and shift your thoughts. Okay, you can literally shift your thoughts. What are you going to give energy to? Put yourself into an environment where you're supported and are able to think. You don't have to do this alone. So Virgo, what's going on for you? What's going on for you in regard to the World card? You're definitely starting to feel more connected and blossoming and happy. You've come full circle. I'm just going to show you something else where the cards connect, but first of all let me pull another card with the happiness card. It's an equal exchange. Virgo, that's definitely you. Could be you with another Virgo. There's 2 9s. 2 and 7, the 27 card turns into 9. That's Virgo. And this is also number 9, the happiness card, 9 of Cups. So this is what you're moving towards. Okay. I'm also getting that there could potentially be, there could be Pisces involved. Okay. Could be Sagittarius, Cancerian involved. Taurian. Could be definitely a Taurian involved here as well, okay? So let me just pull another card for exchanging gifts. Okay, there is going to be a message that you're getting and it's going to make you happy. You're going to start communicating with someone you really resonate with. And of course, that is up to you. But that's what's happening. And I just wanted to show you also the Between Worlds card. What I like about this in particular is you're shifting out of a sense of having to do it all on your own. Okay? You never did have to, by the way. Or it could also be that you've left someone out in the cold, but you're shifting more into this world where you know that you can connect with people. And the number 3 is also the connection card. 3 is the Holy Trinity card, okay? And the breathing part connects with the new world. So this also means take some time out to meditate, connect to your breathing, connect to your vision of what you want. Virgo, you've come through the, let's just say, the lonely part of your life, and now you're envisaging something bigger. I'm going to pull one more card from the Wisdom of Oracle deck just to see where you're at. Higher power, you're connecting more to spirit. It's not just the physical, it's not just the material. You're realizing there's more to life than just, let's just say, material stability, okay? And now I'm going to do a reading for you. I'm going to give you a mantra, I'm going to give you a mantra. And I hope that will carry you through at least the middle of the month. Let's have a look where you're at, Virgo. What is your mantra? You are being showered with love. Your time of waiting will soon be over. All your heart's deepest desires will be fulfilled. So that's the happy outcome card and the exchange with the 4 of Wands card here. You see those cards? And the card here is heart's desire. So that is your mantra. I'm going to read it one more time. You're being showered with love. Your time of waiting will soon be over. All your heart's deepest desires will be fulfilled. So it looks to me like, yeah, there's love coming into your life for sure. And I also think it's an equal exchange, exchanging gifts. You're giving as much as you're getting. And you've learned in the past that in order to get your heart's desires, you also have to be equally courageous and give. All right? And I'm just going to pull the Divine Energy Oracle card, an answer for it. That might help you on this passage. Virgo. Speak up. And that requires a lot of things. That's saying what you feel. It is maybe also saying to someone that you don't have feelings for anymore, that you need to have your privacy, you need to have your space, and you have a life that is separate from them, especially if you've come out of a divorce, and it could have been up to 4 to 7 years ago. Okay, so speaking up is really important, Virgo. I know you have the tendency to hold things in, to micromanage your thoughts, but sometimes it's really time to speak up and be very honest with yourself and everyone around to strengthen your gift. Okay, you've also got a talent that you need to work on, so don't let anyone distract you from what you need to work on. So speak up, strengthen your gifts, and your heart's desire will come true. I hope this reading resonates with you. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're regular to the channel, we are slowly growing. So I always enjoy the fact that I'm reconnecting with people who are regularly watching this channel. And I look forward to giving you a reading soon again. Bye for now.